So the final game of the finals here. This seems like a reasonable hand, so I'll keep it. Alright. Land is actually fine, because I can get to my engulfing slagworm. That is actually not so fine, especially in combination with the copper carapace there. That could be quite brutal actually. I'm assuming I'm going to take 3 in the air now, and that's about it. Yeah, that I am. Oh, that's interesting. So what are my options here? I think I'm trading the Cobra for that guy. Cobra plus mutagenic growth for his thing. Kind of sucks if he has the beast within. Okay, he doesn't have the beast within. Yeah, I'm gonna give that guy reach. Gonna block it, and then I'm gonna pump it. Now if it drops like a digester, that's fine, because I can creeping corrosion it. The Cobra dies, but whatever. Actually, the Gremlin Mine I could have taken out, because it doesn't really do so much. There's options here, options. I can either Gremlin Mine and Panic Spellbomb or Creeping Corrosion. Creeping Corrosion seems like the better play, but I'm kind of cold to the Thropter assembly. Whereas if I play Gremlin Mine, any other of his plays are better because I'm leaving alive the Copper Carapace for nothing. Although then again, Gremlin Mine doesn't really do much right now. This is tricky. I mean, Gremlin Mine isn't doing anything right now, and I can always Creeping Corrosion later. I think I'm just gonna play the Gremlin Mine, and I'm gonna actually play this thing first and cycle it right now. Alright, and now I'll play it out the Gremlin Mine. Yeah, he can't save it with a pump anyway, so I'm just gonna activate that. So far it doesn't look so good. I lost like 2 cards to his, or rather 4 cards to his 2. That's acceptable. I have this little guy here. And I'll just block. I'll even keep this guy, because if he has a fuck, he doesn't have. I thought he had 5 lands. Maybe that wasn't the best plan. Yeah, that probably was kind of weak. I thought he had 5 lands. Yeah, that was weak. Well, now I'll actually hold on to that corrosion, see if I can get the Thropter assembly. The reason I played the Brass Squire there is because I thought he had 5 land in play, I miscounted, and if he had 6 next turn, then he could have played his Thropter assembly, and then I could have really gotten him. Now this is fine, because if he plays 6th land and doesn't play a Thropter assembly, I can just creep in corrosion, and that will actually get his Leonin dude as well. So it's not the end of the world. The question is, if he doesn't play a land, what do? I think I will actually wait. I think I'll just not play the creeping corrosion, and leave it and block with the insect. Actually, now I will play the creeping corrosion. I just hope he doesn't have it. Sucker, he has it. He has so many cards in hand and didn't play anything. Well, not much I can do about that now. Yeah, if I draw any other creature, I'll play that, I think, instead of a Slagworm, if it's a reasonable sized. Oh, that's very bad. That is so bad, it's not even funny. Alright. Now we actually have to play the Slagworm and pray, because otherwise I just die to that. Yeah, remember the Fallen is pretty disgusting. Even worse than what's his name? The Morbid Thunder. Well, it doesn't look like he has a removal for this guy, which is a good guess, but I'm still losing this race, unfortunately. Well, actually, I'm technically not losing the race, but I get him 1 turn before, but any blocker is bad for me. Actually, I do lose the race. I go to 9 now. So any pump wins it. With any... Okay, he doesn't have pump. Well, he can have the spread the sickness. Spread the sickness. Yo. Alright. So that is the draft then, and I think I'm gonna. I mean, this was a 4-3-2-2 now. As you can see, I get 3 boosters. I'm gonna start with the 8 force now. What did we learn from this experience? If I don't know what did we learn from this experience. Well, opening dragons is good. That's what I learned from my 4-3-2-2 experience. Also, yeah, if someone plays Eldritch Norn against you, you probably lose. But yeah, that's it. See you next time in an 8-4.